He's a tramp, but they love him. Breaks a new heart every day. He's a tramp, they adore him, and I only hope he'll stay that way. He's a tramp, he's a scoundrel, he's a rounder, he's a cad, he's a tramp, but I love him. Yes, even I have got it pretty bad. You never know when he'll show up. He gives you plenty of trouble. I guess he's just a no-count pup, but I wish that he were double. He's a tramp, he's a rover, and there's nothing more to say. If he's a tramp, he's a good one, and I wish that I could travel his way. He'll show up, he gives you plenty of trouble. I guess he's just a no-count pup, but I wish that he were double. He's a tramp, he's a rover, and there's nothing more to say. If he's a tramp, he's a good one, and I wish that I could travel his way. Wish that I could travel his way. Hey, I wish that I could travel his way. Hi. Hello, kids. How are ya? Happy Tuesday and happy Peggy Lee birthday eve. That's what we're celebrating tonight. And I'm here, Natalie Douglas, with the brilliant and beautiful John Weber and a whole bunch of friends, people you adore, who are about to come here and sing some Peggy Lee for you. We're going to do some songs that she wrote, some things that she covered, but with her singular arrangements, and celebrate the great lady, because tomorrow is the day she would have turned 101. And this centennial year, everything had to be converted to virtual to celebrate her. So we are celebrating with this last virtual birthday party. And the Mabel Mercer Foundation is bringing you, well, kind of the party to end all parties, okay? So sit back, relax, enjoy. You have no idea what's in store for you, including some surprises. So I'll be back in a little bit. But I don't want to take up too much time now because there's so much good stuff to come. Okay, so I'll be right back. Bye.
The old prospector's nose for gold, the sailor who can read the sky, the gambler's sense of when to fold, the trick to making apple pie. These mysteries one cannot explain, this old black art so queer and quaint, like making love or making rain. Either you got it, or you ain't. Some cats know, you can tell by the touching. They don't come on a huffing and a puffing and a grabbing and a clutching. Some cats know how to take it nice and slow. But if a cat don't know, a cat don't know. Some cats know how to stir up the feeling. They're halfway to the ceiling, and some cats know how to make the honey flow. But if a cat don't know, the cats don't know. Some cats know just where it's at. They're not like some others. I would rather one just like that. If I had my druthers. And some cats know how to play nice and pretty, nice and soft, and soon you're off to good time city. Some cats know how to take it nice and slow. But if a cat don't know, well, the cat don't know. Some cats know, those cats know to play it nice and pretty, nice and soft, and soon you're off to good time city. Some cats know how to take it nice and slow. But if a cat don't know, a cat don't know. It just don't know.
In love with you the first time I looked into them there eyes. You've got a certain little cute way of flirting with them there eyes. They make me feel so happy, they make me blue. No stalling, I'm falling in a great big way for you. My heart is thumping, you sure started something with them there eyes. You better watch out, little brown eyes, if you're wise. They sparkle, they bubble, they're gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. You're overworking them, there's danger lurking in them there eyes. La do do dee, bubble bubble yabble, lead 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 bubble wee dee, la da dee lead lead la boom do bubble, ship but do do bubble dee, lead lead dee, la boom lead 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 dee. into your eyes. You got a certain little cute way of flirting with them there eyes. They make me feel so happy. Ooh, then they make me blue. No stalling, I'm falling in a great big way for you. My heart is thumping, you sure started something with them there eyes. You better watch out, little brown eyes, if you're wise. They sparkle, they bubble, they're gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. You're overworking them, there's danger lurking in your eyes, in them their eyes. Someday we'll build a home on a hilltop high, you and I, shiny and new, a cottage that two can fill, and we'll be pleased to be called the folks who live on the hill. Someday we may be adding a thing or two, a wing or two. We will make changes as any family will, but we will always be called the folks who live on the hill. Our veranda will command a view of meadows green, the sort of view that seems to want to be seen. And when the kids grow up and leave us, we'll sit and look at that same old view, just we two, Darby and Joan, who used to be Jack and Jill, the folks who like being called what they have always been called, the folks who live on the hill. Our veranda will command a view of meadows green, the sort of view that seems to want to be seen. And when the kids grow up and leave us, we'll sit and look at that same old view, just we two, Darby and Joan, who used to be Jack and Jill. The folks who like being called what they have always been called, the folks who live on the hill.
That was the gorgeous Aisha DeHaas singing Folks Who Live on the Hill, which just happens to be Miss Peggy Lee's favorite song. Not one she wrote, but one she loved. And you can understand why. Totally beautiful, right? And next up, we have another Peggy connection. And this one is really direct. We have the wonderful Nicholas King about to sing for you. And he sent in this video from Rhode Island where he appears with Mike Renzi. And Mike Renzi, wonderful, brilliant, talented Mike Renzi, was also Peggy Lee's music director for, 6 years or so, off and on. That's really cool. And he has fabulous stories to tell. But what you're about to hear are two original Peggy Lee tunes brought to you by Nicholas King and Mike Renzi.
Things are swinging, birds are singing, and just what do you think those bells are doing but ringing? Gonna have to ring to make this whole thing rhyme. Yes, things are swinging and swinging all the time. If the news is what the blues is, then we better keep practicing up on our ones and twosies. 'Cause where love is, you can always find a rhyme. And where love is, things are swinging all the time. It's as simple as a dimple. Just remember that you can find so many swinging ideas underneath your hat. Just keep counting, feel it mounting, till you think it must be Ponce de Leon's fountain. It's the fountain of youth to those who know the score. Yes, it means that things will keep on swinging some more. I like the ocean, that's in motion, like the wind that blows the boat right to the shore. It's the livingest thing to live and breathe. Keep on laughing up your sleeve. These things are swinging and they'll keep swinging some more. Yes, things are swinging and they'll keep swinging some more. We're singing and swinging right out the door. Swinging, folks. Hopefully we get a summer. Who knows? We'll see how things continue to progress. But in the meantime, we don't lose hope. Peggy Lee's music was very hopeful. This song is very hopeful. We are very hopeful. And the music that we sing is very hopeful. And this song is called There'll Be Another Spring. Don't cry. There'll be another spring. I know our hearts will dance again and sing again. So wait for me till then. Be glad the bird is on the wing. Another time to love and laugh with me. Just wait and see. I love you now, and I love you forever. Oh, don't be sad. We'll surely be together, for the sky is bluer up ahead. If you will just believe in me, there'll be another spring. I love you now, and I love you forever. Oh, don't be sad. We'll surely be together, for the sky is bluer up ahead. If you will just believe in me, there'll be another spring. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Please stay healthy, stay safe, and we can't wait to see you as soon as we possibly can. There will be another spring. We love you.
In 1966, Johnny Mandel was composing the score for the movie The Russians Are Coming. The Russians Are Coming. He played the theme music for Peggy Lee and, without telling her what the movie was about, asked her to write a word picture of what she experienced. They were both stunned when she instinctively captured exactly what was going on in the scene that the theme music was going to underscore. Sean Harkness and I are so pleased to share this song by Johnny Mandel and Peggy Lee. We love the shining sea. He gathered seashells there for me, his hands, his strong brown hands. we'd sit there on the sand. He'd kiss the hollow of my hand, his kiss. I miss his kiss. I hear the gray gulls cry. I see them dip their wings. I feel the pounding surf and other things. I can't believe he's gone. I think I'll go where he might be. I hear the gray gulls cry. I see them dip their wings. I feel the pounding surf and other things. I can't believe he's gone. I think I'll go where he might be. I'll go. I need him so. I need our shining sea.
Let's do a little something, John. 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, it's a good day for singing a song, and it's a good day for moving along. Yeah, it's a good day. How could anything go wrong? It's a good day from morning to night. Yes, it's a good day for shining your shoes, and it's a good day for losing the blues. Everything to gain and nothing to lose, 'cause it's a good day from morning till night. I said to the sun, good morning, sun, rise and shine today. You know you gotta get going if you're gonna make it showing, and you know you got the right way. Yes, it's a good day for paying your bills, and it's a good day for curing your ills. So take a deep breath, throw away those pills, 'cause it's a good day from morning to night. Yes, it's a good day for singing a song, and it's a good day for moving along. Yes, it's a good day. How can anything go wrong? 'Cause it's a good day from morning to night. Yes, it's a good day for shining your shoes, and it's a good day for losing the blues. You got so much to gain and nothing to lose, 'cause it's a good day from morning to night. I said to the sun, good morning, sun. You gotta rise and shine today. You know you gotta get going if you're gonna make a showing. And you know you've got the right away. Yes, it's a good day for paying those bills. And it's a good day for curing your ills. So take a deep breath and throw away those pills, 'cause it's a good day from morning to night. I'll say it one more time, a good day from morning to night. I just lied, 'cause it's a good day from morning to night. Good day from morning to night.
I love the way you're breaking my heart. You're terribly, 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 terribly thrilling. I love the way you're breaking my heart. Although you're gonna ruin it, it's heaven while you're doing it. I love the way it feels when we kiss. You're terribly, terribly, terribly irresistible. Sigh to me and lie to me, you really know how. It's gonna hurt tomorrow, but it feels so good now. So darling, just keep playing your part, 'cause I love the way you're breaking my heart. It's terribly, 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 terribly thrilling. Although you're gonna ruin it, it's heaven while you're doing it. I love the way it feels when we kiss. You're terribly, terribly, terribly irresistible. Sigh to me and lie to me, you really know how. It's gonna hurt tomorrow, but it feels so good now. So darling, just keep playing your part, 'cause I love the way you're breaking my heart.
We think of Nelson Riddle as the genius arranger for Nat King Cole, Frank Sinatra, and Ella Fitzgerald, but in fact, Nelson Riddle recorded 2 great albums with Peggy Lee, one of her lushest, The Man I Love, and one of her swinginest, Jump for Joy. With Sean Smith on bass, we'll give you that title song by Duke Ellington and Paul Francis Webster. We're so fed up with the Southland, that way down south in the Mouthland. For all these years we've been bored to tears with the blues. Those southern songs are getting tired, they're sweet beat and uninspired. It's time they were retired, and we got news. Fare thee well, land of cotton, Cotton Lisle is out of style, honey child. Jump for joy, don't you grieve, little Eve. All the hounds I do believe have been killed, ain't you thrilled? Jump for joy. Have you seen pastures groovy? Green Pastures was just a Technicolor movie. When you stomp up to heaven and you meet old St. Pete, tell that boy, jump for joy. Step right in, beat some skin and jump for joy. Fare thee well, and a cotton, Cotton Lisle is out of style, honey child. Jump for joy, don't you grieve, little Eve. All the hounds I do believe have been killed, ain't you thrilled? Jump for joy. Have you seen Pastures groovy? Green Pastures was just a Technicolor movie. When you stomp up to heaven and you meet old St. Pete, tell that boy, jump for joy. Step right in, get Pete some skin. Step right in, get Pete some skin. Step right in, give Pete some skin and jump for joy.
I love this next song. As a matter of fact, Eric and I included it in the show that we all did together, which was a celebration of the great songs of Great Britain. And we titled this show, God forgive us, Downton Abbey Road. Sorry. Peggy loved this song too. And as a matter of fact, it was one of the tunes that got her the gig with the Benny Goodman Band in 1941. Oh, will you never let me be? Oh, will you never set me free? The ties that bound us are still around us. There's no escape that I can see. A cigarette that bears a lipstick's traces, an airline ticket to romantic places, and still my heart has wings. These foolish things remind me of you. A tinkling piano in the next apartment, those stumbling words that told you what my heart meant, a fairground's painted swings. These foolish things remind me of you. You came, you saw, you conquered me. When you did that to me, oh, I knew somehow this had to be. The sigh of midnight trains in empty stations, silk stockings thrown aside, dance invitations. Oh, how the ghost of you clings. These foolish the ghost of you clings. These foolish things remind me of you.
While I was a very timid child, having the opportunity of meeting Judy Garland somehow gave me a bit more confidence. So 15 years after meeting Miss Garland, I was watching Miss Peggy Lee, who I had seen live and in person for decades. And somehow I had the gumption to walk backstage at the nightclub where she was performing The Ballroom. And I walked in, and her granddaughter, Holly, was there, and I started speaking to her, and she started answering, and I was on a cloud. Then suddenly, a server came in and placed a beautiful fruit platter in front of her. Everything was so meticulously arranged. And she looked at me, and her very manicured, diamond ring hand went and picked up a slice of fruit. And she turned to me and said, "Man, go." What a curious name for a fruit.
That's great.
That is hilarious.
Did it? You get it?
Yeah,
oh my
it's
God.
hilarious.
Oh God, thank God. Folks, you've heard of scandalous vamps. Well, history's filled with your love-making champs. But let me tell you about a thrill that flew in from Louisville. Now she's a gal who's nobody's fool. Got a kiss just like the kick of a mule. Till you've been loved by this coquette, you ain't had no lovin' yet. They call the lady Louisville Lou. Oh, what that vampin' mama can't do. She is the most heartbreakingest, trouble-makingest gal this world ever knew. She's got the kind of lovin' that stops 'em. She picks 'em up and she drops 'em. Hot lips that are pips, and no more conscience than a snake has hips. And when she struts her feathers and plumes, the boarders drops their mops and their brooms. You ought to see them trailing her, inhaling her perfumes. 'Cause she's the kind of gal all the boys desire. For didn't Mama tell them not to play with fire? Boys, I'm talking to you. keep far away from Louisville, Lou. They call the lady Louisville Lou. Oh, what that red hot mama can do. She is the most notorious, injurious gal this world ever knew. She's got that kind of lovin' that wholesome, big black eyes, and she rolls 'em so pert. What a flirt. If life's a banquet, then she's dessert. And when she struts her feathers and furs, why, she can tame the mangiest curs. Go see her seducing 'em, reducing 'em to purrs. And even Deacon Jones, who is old and bent, sold his crutches just to pay her rent. Boys, I'm talking to you. Stay far away from Louisville, Lou. Except no substitutes. Lou.
What can follow Cindy Meyer? Well, we have something for you, and it's special. It is a conversation that I was lucky enough to have with the brilliant, the beautiful, the amazing Holly Foster Wells. Now, she is not just Peggy Lee's granddaughter, though she will tell you that that is her most important role, but she's also the president of Peggy Lee Associates, so her breadth of knowledge and information is amazing. And we had a quick conversation the other day about her brilliant grandmother, and here it is. Hello, Holly. How are you?
Hi, Natalie. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm just happy to see your face and so excited that we're here celebrating your grandmother's centennial. This is the last night, so I'm glad we were able to do this virtually, though I know there was quite an event planned for Carnegie Hall last year, right?
Yes, but I'm so grateful that we are squeezing this in at the tail end.
Oh, it's great. And I wanted to talk to you in particular about some of the things you have coming up, because I know a lot of things got postponed last year.
Yes.
But there are a lot of exciting things on the horizon, right?
There are a lot of very exciting things on the horizon. Yes, it was, of course, a disappointment. We had planned so many great events for the Centennial, including the Mabel Mercer tribute that was going to take place at Carnegie Hall. But
My friend Stacy Sullivan.
Stacey Sullivan, I know, but I just feel like all that stuff will fall back into place when it's time, when it's safe to do so. But in the meantime, we put our focus on virtual events, and I actually think that that helped us get some projects going again, like the Peggy Lee biopic, which is, I'm so excited. It's going to be directed by the amazing Todd Haynes, and the incredible Michelle Williams will be playing my grandmother, and Doug Wright is writing the script, and Mark Platt is producing, and Reese Witherspoon is also producing, and Billie Eilish is executive producing. So that is really exciting. And then we're also going to reissue my grandmother's autobiography with some new things that we're adding to it. And we're doing a coffee table book, which I've wanted to do for so long. I have all these photo albums, and finally people can see what's here in the archive. So that's exciting. And then a bunch of CD projects that will continue to roll out in the next couple of years.
That's so great. I'm excited about all of those things. The coffee table book, because your grandmother took some fine pictures. I mean, everything, glamour, sort of gorgeous girl next door. I mean, she had so many looks.
She did. It's fun looking through all the hairstyles in particular and the gowns and everything. But my favorite photos that I'm excited to share are the candid shots of that you behind the scenes, like her in the kitchen and her with my mother and her with friends at parties. And she did silly things. She had such a playful spirit. So I can't wait to show those to everybody.
That's great. God, I'm so excited. So 101 is going to be a great year.
Exactly. Peggy Lee 101 instead of Peggy Lee 100.
I like it. That works.
Got to be flexible, right?
Yeah, we do. I mean, this last year has showed us that, if nothing else.
Yes.
We have to be willing to adapt.
To adapt and keep the big picture in mind and what's really important. But isn't it true though that music became so important? I think in my home, at least for me, and seeing all the virtual concerts, they were just like a lifeline, really.
Yeah, I think so. And we have talked about before how music really allows you to kind of recognize yourself and center yourself and come back to yourself. When no matter what else is going on, in your life. And that was one of your grandmother's philosophies too, right?
Right, absolutely. She, music was everything to her. It was how she emotions. It was how she expressed herself. It was how she connected to people. And she said, music is my life's breath. And she wasn't just saying that. It really was.
And part of your grandmother's legacy was that she changed the landscape. She started fighting for herself, clearly, but she changed it for every singer-songwriter, every woman who came after her, every artist. She made sure that she was compensated fairly, and so that reflected on how we could learn to get what we're worth, and she led her own band. That was not something that the girl singers did then, but she did. I know Ella did briefly in her youth too. There was something with the Chick Webb band where she, and they were kind of like peas in a pod when it came to stuff like that, but she really took care of herself and changed everything so that we could follow.
Right. And I don't know how much she was thinking about changing the future, but she certainly was thinking that she should be treated equally, fairly. And I know she didn't want to be just like an accessory or the girl singer. She wanted to be a headliner, just like the men who were her contemporaries, like Frank Sinatra and Nat King Cole and Dean Martin and Louis Armstrong. And she wanted to be one of them and be treated that way and paid that way. And she wasn't afraid to fight for that. And it was difficult and it took a lot of courage. I look at some of the things she did, and that she made a lot of waves, and she did cause some controversy, and she got called a lot of names, but she was not afraid to fight for what she thought was right. And she did actually end up paving the way for other artists to have it be a little easier for them.
Yeah. And to have a template to, sort of watch someone who went before and was so strong,
Right. I always say she just, she didn't have a path really to follow. She created her own path. And I it's just as amazing, especially when you consider her very humble beginnings and her challenging beginnings. And she was just a survivor. That's, she was also vulnerable. She had both sides to her.
Yeah, that's clear. It comes across in the music and the art, because she, as we said, she wasn't just a girl singer. She wrote too. And her writing is beautiful, breathtaking,
Well, she was so drawn to poetry when she was young. And as much to poetry as she was to just singing and making up songs in her head. And in fact, she wrote her class poem, and then when she graduated from high school, and then continued to write poetry. And then next thing you know, she's writing songs. And the funny saying, I'm sure you've heard the story, that my grandfather, Dave Barber, guitar player, who she met in the Benny Goodman Orchestra, he would come home from a day at the studio and she'd say, well, dinner's not ready, but the song is. She would just be writing all day, taking care of my mom, and these songs would come into her head. And then, you know, she didn't actually read or write music, but she heard it. And then Dave Barber could take it down, and they collaborated together, and it was pretty magical.
That's great. Wow. Well, thank you for sharing the legacy with us, and for making sure that your grandmother is well represented. You do a brilliant job, and
thank you. And thank you to the Mabel Mercer Foundation and to all of the amazing artists tonight that are honoring my grandmother. It really means the world to me that you all keep her legacy alive. I'm very grateful. Thank you.
It's our pleasure. It's absolute joy, and always a treat to see you. I can't wait till you get back to this coast.
Me too.
Come visit. I miss you.
I miss you guys too. I can't wait to see live music again.
Oh, I know.
But at least we've got this. I can't wait to see this program.
We'll have quite a party. Bye, sweetheart. See you
Bye.
soon.
Take care. Thank you.
Sugar, I call my baby my sugar. I never maybe my sugar, 'cause my sugar is so confectionery funny. He never asks for my money. All I can give him is honey that he can get anytime. I'd take a million trips to his lips if I was a bee, 'cause he's sweeter than any candy to me. Oh, granulated sugar, I never cheat on my sugar, 'cause I'm too sweet on my sugar. That sugar baby of mine. If I was a bee, 'cause he's sweeter than any candy to me. Oh, granulated sugar, I never cheat on my sugar, 'cause I'm too sweet on my sugar. That sugar baby of mine, that sugar baby of mine. Oh, sugar baby, that sugar baby of mine. I went to London town to clear up my mind, then on to Paris for the fun I could find. I found I couldn't leave my memories behind. Where can I go without you? Tried seeing Germany, that wouldn't do. Went to Vienna and I found you there too. Even in Switzerland, your memory came through. Where can I go without you? I wanted travel, I wanted romance, I chased that rainbow across the sea. I am tired of faces and quaint old places. If you can't be there with me, back on the boat again. Farewell to France, farewell to London town. They haven't a chance. I'd trade all the sights I've seen for one loving glance. Where can I go without you? I wanted travel, I wanted romance, I chased that rainbow across the sea. I'm tired of faces and quaint old places. If you can't be there with me, back on the boat again. Farewell to France, farewell to London town. They haven't a chance. I trade every sight I've seen for one loving glance. Where can I go without you?
Too late now to forget your smile, the way we cling when we've danced a while. Too late now to imagine myself with someone new. Too late now to forget your voice, the way one word makes my heart rejoice. Too late now to imagine myself with someone new. All the things we've done together, I relive when we were apart. All the tender love together stays on in my heart. How can I ever close the door before. Oh no, 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 I can't anymore. It's too late now. All the things we've done together, I relive when we were apart. All the tender love together stays on in my heart. How can I ever close the door and be the same girl that I was before? Oh, no, 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 I can't anymore. It's too late, too late now. I wish you could know the thousand ways I see your face in the embers. Missing you so, and all the things we used to do in the days of our love. I turn a corner in my mind, and there you are. You're here down deep. I'd rather not forget.
any day is a good day to honor Peggy Lee. I adored her, as we all did, for her singing talent, but also I'm especially enamored of her talents as a songwriter. She wrote some great music, and here's one of those songs that she wrote with her husband Dave Barber. This is called I Don't Know Enough About You. I know a little bit about a lot of things, but I don't know enough about you. Just when I think you're mine, you try a different line. And baby, what can I do? I read the latest news, no buttons on my shoes. But baby, I'm confused about you. You got me in a spin, oh what a stew I'm in. 'Cause I don't know enough about you. Jack of all trades, master of none. And isn't that a shame? I'm so sure you'd be good for me if you'd only play my game. You know I went to school, I'm nobody's fool. That is to say, until I met you. I know a little bit about a lot of things, but I don't know enough about you. Jack of all trades, master of none. And isn't that a shame? I'm so sure you'd be good for me if you'd only play my game. You know I went to school and I'm nobody's fool. That is to say, until I met you. I know a little bit about a lot of things, but I don't know enough about you. I know a little bit about biology and a little bit more about psychology. I'm a little gem in geology, but gee, I don't know enough. Oh, I don't know enough. Oh, I don't know enough about you. Happy birthday, Peggy.
I remember when I was a little girl, our house caught on fire. I'll never forget the look on my father's face as he gathered me up in his arms and rushed through the burning building out onto the pavement. And I stood there shivering in my pajamas, watched as the whole world went up in flames. And when it was all over, I said to myself, is that all there is to a fire? Is that all there is? Is that all there is? If that's all there is, my friends, then let's keep dancing. Let's bring out the booze and have a ball. If that's all there is. And when I was 12 years old, my daddy took me to the circus, the greatest show on earth. There were clowns and elephants and dancing bears and a beautiful lady who flew high above our heads. But as I sat there watching, I couldn't help thinking something was missing. I didn't know what, but when it was all over, I said to myself, is that all there is to a circus? Is that all there is? Is that all there is? If that's all there is, my friends, then let's keep dancing. Let's bring out the booze and have a ball. If that's all there is. And then I fell in love with the most wonderful boy in the world. We'd take long walks by the river and sit for hours just gazing into each other's eyes. We were so very much in love. And then one day he went away and I thought I'd die. But I didn't. And when I didn't, I said to myself, is that all there is to love? Is that all there is? Is that all there is? If that's all there is, my friends, then let's keep. I know what you must be saying to yourselves. If that's the way she feels about it, why doesn't she just end it all? Oh, no. Not me. I'm not ready for that final disappointment. Because you see, I know just as well as I'm standing here talking to you that when that final moment arrives and I'm breathing my last breath, I'll be saying to myself, is that all there is? Is that all there is? If that's all there is, my friends, then let's keep dancing. Let's bring out the booze and have a ball. If that's all there is.
Thanks for being here tonight. We're so glad you came by to celebrate Peggy Lee with us and enjoy these fantastic performances. I also want to thank a few other people. Thank you to Holly Foster Wells. Thank you for popping by and talking with us about your fantastic grandmother and keeping her legacy alive. It's so important. Thank you, too, to the brilliant and beautiful John Weber. Thank you, John, for being our maestro. He's just always fun to be with and fun to sing with. I also want to thank the singers. Can you believe this fantastic array of talent? Yeah. They're all amazing. They're all fantastic. They're all kind. And we're glad they were here with us tonight. And if you missed anybody's names, they will be in the credits in just a minute. So check that out. And also, thank you to our director, Chinua Thomas. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He is just an expert in everything tech. And he made us all look and sound so beautiful. And I guess that's not quite all there is. There's one more thing I want to tell you, and that is that starting October 25th, there will be a cabaret convention this year. Now, part of it will be like last year, a special virtual convention that comes streaming directly into your homes. But the last night, October 27th, we will be back at Rose Hall for one spectacular evening celebrating Irving Berlin. Yeah, I know. I'm excited too. I can hardly wait. The Irving Berlin Gala will be live and back in the same room with you. So make sure you get your tickets when those go on sale. And also make sure you check out the other two nights because those are going to be brilliant. One is going to be performers from all over the world. And one is going to be our youngsters, the wonderful, the brilliant, the talented little kids. I mean, they're not little kids. They're little kids to me, but they're, like teenagers, but they're fantastically talented, and it's going to be a great show. So you'll come October 25th, 26th, and 27th live, okay? I guess that's it. There is one more song, and I bet you know what it is.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, you give me fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever. When you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever. In the morning, fever when you hold me tight. Fever when you kiss me, fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever, that is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing, fever started long ago. Romeo loved Juliet, Juliet, she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame, thou givest fever. When we kiss at fever with thy flaming youth, fever, I'm a fire, fever, yea, I burn forsooth. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, oh, don't you dare, gives me fever. With his kisses, fever when he holds me tight. Fever, I'm his missus, Daddy, won't you treat him right? Treat me right, child. Now you've listened to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Chicks were born to give you fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade, they give you fever. When you kiss them, fever as you live and learn. Fever till